Hello and welcome to my workshop, more specifically the table saw part of the workshop. So this is a cracking little table saw for the money, I really like it, but it comes on this foldable trolley at the bottom here, which I don't need. I never fold it up and it's a little bit awkward to move around on two wheels, and I think this is a big waste of space, so I'm going to make a simple cabinet to go underneath this and hopefully fix the problems. Easy. So basically what I'm thinking is a rectangular box, casters on the bottom so I can move it around, doors on the front obviously, but I would quite like to set the doors back so they're hinged about here and here, so when they open there's a little bit of storage inside the actual doors themselves for some push sticks and things. So I'll take some measurements off the actual table saw, put some marks on this piece of plywood and start cutting. So as I'm marking this out, I'm trying to be mindful of taking off the height of the casters and the thickness of the wood to keep it all to the dimensions on my most excellent drawing. I'm quite lucky I've been sent this little saw to try out from High Chica, and it's quite handy just for moving around and breaking these big sheets down, I think. Give it a proper try in a minute. Right, well that's all the pieces broken down. I'm just going to run the sander over, knock all these edges down a little bit, make sure they're not sharp and bitey, and yeah, we'll start assembling. Okay, if you want to see a grown man cry, stick around. I'm going to do a glue up. Right, well it's been a couple of days, let's get these clamps off. I didn't need to wait a couple of days, it's just been a couple of days. It's been one of those weeks. Well there we go, congratulations Glenn, you made a box, woohoo! Right then, a little recap. I've had a little sand around the box just where the edges weren't meeting ever so nicely, and just tidied those up a little, and I've marked out along the top and down here for the doors to be cut, and before I cut those I'm just going to add a round over to some of these edges. Okay, so this bit that I cut earlier is now the base. That needs gluing on like that. These are the door sections, and they open like this, and like this. That much is obvious. But as you can see, at the moment, there's nothing to stop whatever I want to store in these doors falling out. So, a piece of wood at the bottom, a piece of wood on the side, and then two slats there and there. Hopefully hold the push sticks. So I'll crack on with that glue up, and then it's a quick sand everywhere and I can start painting. So it's time to get the wheels on the bottom of this cabinet, and at the moment the screws that came with the wheels, the casters, are too long, they'll poke through. So I could either cut every screw down, but what I've opted for is to put a little plate on, and then the caster, and then the screws will be the right length. Right, well there's just one thing left to do, and that's get the table saw mounted and get it into position. So it's all done, and I am absolutely delighted with it. It's just going to make my life a little bit easier. That little bit of extra storage, it's just going to be fantastic. So thank you for watching, and see you for the next video.